You are the commodity. You are the market. You are the audience. Don't get it twisted. Whatever any of these Nate Black people tell you, whatever any of these YouTube vidIQ people tell you, there is no hack. There is no trick. There is no secret. Okay? The only thing that YouTube gurus can provide for people is Googleable information that should be common knowledge to people who are already inundated with the space. I've been on this website watching as a viewer since like 2007. I was a little ass kid and I started making videos like 6 months into it. It was a much different website. At the time, you couldn't even monetize. And to be honest, I looked yesterday. I haven't been able to find most of my old channels. I haven't been able to find the oldest one especially. But that's basically my perspective on these YouTube guru people. If you need somebody to tell you, you need to put time and effort into the way you package your content, then you might not be talking to someone who's been that thoughtful about this or really cared about this. It's basic shit. You have to be able to think about your content from an outside perspective. That's really it, you know? And I'm not amazing at it, but I'm also not a YouTube guru. I'm a floating head who talks with Minecraft parkour playing in the background and occasionally live streams. And I think there's sort of a disconnect here, and it's a really sad thing. All of these people that watch someone like Nate Black, his videos, or like I forget her name, but the one edit woman, these are all people who want to be creators. At the very least, maybe they are actively running the content treadmill, pushing it down mid, trying to figure it out. But the vast majority of these people maybe have a YouTube channel that they don't actively post on, or straight haven't made one at all. And this is not surprising. You look at any sort of creative endeavor, music, art, there are a lot of people that want to do it. For some reason, creative things give humans satisfaction. I like it. I have for years. But these people that market themselves as gurus and pitch you a success story and secret tricks that'll, make your song blow up or make your video go viral. Maybe they have a data point to show to. Maybe they ran a successful YouTube channel 5 years ago and this is their desperate attempt to recapture it. I've watched a lot of these videos. I have seen most of the archetypes of people that make this sort of content. There's the toxic positivity alpha male people. There's the data analytic obsessed nerd dudes. There's the retention hack gooner AI people. It's all different coats of paint on the same turd. They can't help you. They won't help you. I can't help you. I don't like to get too caught up in the details. I like to focus on creating stuff and trying to get better at creating stuff. And thinking about the steps that I can take to get better at creating stuff. That's priority 1A. I think a lot of people, priority 1A is either money or fame or attention, and those things are cool. Money I care less about personally. Attention's probably the most attractive to me outside of just making stuff because I have these fucking things in my head and I need them to come out. But it's important to remember, even if you watch a seemingly innocuous editing tutorial video, these people are trying to run businesses. These people are trying to do the YouTube thing. Even someone like me, who I'm talking about this, I've expressed my disdain for them. I want you to watch the video. I want to come up with something entertaining and engaging and something that I care about, that hopefully other people care about. That's how I'm trying to center myself in terms of making content, right? the motivation for the 4,000 subscriber YouTube channel who spends 2 minutes shilling his paid course at the end of his video, you're dollar signs to him, okay? Me and that guy are playing different games, and it's funny. It's literally comical. You are their bag. Don't forget it. Even if you watch the videos and you think that the tools are cool, you're the bag, okay? You can love vidIQ. vidIQ only exists to get a bag. That's the purpose. That's why all of these YouTube gurus do it. Maybe I'm being a little bit unfair. I just think talking about art and making stuff is a lot less cool than actually making art and making YouTube videos and whatever you want to do, whatever that thing is. So, I don't know. If you watch this and you make it all the way to the end and you don't have any idea what the fuck I'm talking about, all that I really want from you to do is just do something for you. It doesn't even have to be something difficult. It doesn't even have to be something cool, right? I made this a couple of years ago, and this painting that I made followed me throughout college. I hung it up in every dorm I lived in every frat house room I lived in, everywhere. And people would ask me about it. And I would say, oh yeah, I actually made that. And I mean, let's be honest. Look at it. What the fuck is this? But people thought it was cool. Even making something just for yourself that you have up there, people think that that's cool. So go out there, think about what you have, the skills that you have, how those align with art, or, you know, it could be electronics, whatever, and what you can give. And that's like kind of how I've been trying to center my life. I don't know. We'll do a little quick digression at the end here. So, I graduated college in May. I'm a very new grad, working my first job, and it's not the job that I was setting out to go to school to do, right? Got a comp eng degree, so I'm slightly dorkier than a computer science major, but we have just as much motion, which is to say we have no motion. So now I'm here, and I did the game. I followed the path. People told me it was a good move, and I always loved computers, so I had a conversation with myself when I was, going to school, and I had to pick a major. And it was like, what's the best reward for the amount of effort that we could put in? And for me, I thought that was going to be the software thing, And it doesn't really seem like that's going to pan out. It doesn't really seem like that's the way of the universe. But even working the job that I have right now, which is more on the hardware side, I still luckily get to work with technology, but I don't get to do the design, unfortunately. It's become mechanical, if that makes sense. I'm confident enough that I can show up for 8 hours, do my job, and then have the rest of the time to myself. And so it's November. I started this whole thing probably in like September was when I told my parents I'm going to be making YouTube videos at your house. And I've been thinking about what I want in a life, what I want to build. And I think it's this. And if you guys if this hasn't occurred to you, I would like you to think about it too. And let me know. Let me know what you want to build. And hey, if you're into gaming, if you're into gaming challenges, if you like Doug, for instance, or Juve, I am streaming on Lucas G Live. It's one of the channels linked in the description, or in the channel page. I'm not going to link it in the description, whatever. And, come check me out. We have a good time.